Weh, korang nak berbuka ni, nak makan apa?
Makan asam pedas nak tak?
Okey juga tu, tapi mana nak cari?
Aku ada kawan yang tahu tempat jual asam pedas.
Oh, macam tu kita masak je lah.
Okey tak tu? Masak senang sikit. Jom.
Jom.
Kat sini ada jual asam pedas paste.
Oh, okey.
Ni lah gelang yang buat paste asam pedas tu.
Awak dah tahu.
Dah masak.
Okey, jom.
Saya mula dengan food court. Maknanya food court lepas 6 bulan. Lepas tu kita cut loss kat situ. Kita pergi ke arah restoran bermula di Bali. Kita punya konsep makanan kita ialah makanan tradisional, khusus kepada kita punya nama kedai asam pedas. Lepas tu bila dah lebih kurang 2 tahun, kita pergi satu step ke atas, kita terlibat dengan perniagaan franchise. Disebabkan kita franchise business, kita kena ada pace untuk supply kepada franchisee. So bila kita nak kena supply pace, kita kena buat pace. Jadi semua menu yang di franchise tu kena menggunakan pace kita. Itu syarat utama dia. So bila kita dah ada pace, kita kena ada production. Jadi mula daripada situ, kita buat slow lah. Kita slowly kita buat di belakang kedai production. So bila kita dah buat paste, kita cubalah kita buatkan frozenkan paste tu, kita jual di kedai. Bila sambutan okey dan permintaan pun banyak, dan kebanyakannya tak nak frozen sebab nak pergi overseas, takkan nak bawa frozen tiba sana rosak pula. So kita approach Madi, kita jadi usahawan bimbingan Madi. Jadi bila dah jadi usahawan bimbingan Madi, kita kena buka kilang. Jadi bermulalah kita dengan production. Inilah kilang yang Madi yang bimbing kita, dan peralatan dan dengan semua peralatan kita hanya bayar lebih kurang 30%, yang lain semua ditaja oleh kita dapat, maknanya kita dapat grant. Maknanya kita punya mesin tu lebih kurang 70% kita dapat free lah. Plus teaser tu bermaksud dia menunjukkan barang express dalam masa itu quantity lah, less than 1 hour. Sebab bila awak masukkan barang tu dalam freezer, dia akan makan masa tau untuk dia beku. Bila dalam puasa nak makan masa mungkin 3 jam, 4 jam, molekul air dah masuk dalam tu. Jadi dia punya tu tak cantik. Kalau awak buat makanan nanti kat tu, yang kadang-kadang makanan bila masak dia ada benda air, sebab molekul air dah masuk dalam tu. Plus freezer ni ialah satu freezer tapi mahal lah harganya, dan dia ada cara-cara digunakan. Dia akan sejuk dalam masa 30 minit dia beku lah. Jadi dia tak sempat lagi nak ada molekul air masuk dalam tu. Tu yang kita tak ada, so kita letak tumpang belas freezer orang. Dia dah freezer, dah frozen, transfer dalam freezer kita. Dia ada limit letak dalam belas freezer. Bukan selama letak dalam belas freezer, rugilah, kos tinggi belas freezer. Kat situ kita kena buat EM. Ada orang dia nak buat paste tapi dia tak ada kilang. Tak apa, dia kata saya nak buat paste rendang tapi saya tak nama saya Tima, kan? Letak nama Tima, ada orang pun ada brand dah nama Tima. Tak apa, jual asam pedas. Dia akan ambil formula kita ke, ada dalam kiriman ni, ambil formula kita, tapi bawah tu manufactured by Tajriah. macam tu. Kat sini dia tumpang kita punya sebab dia nak gunakan halal dan mesti kita. Sebab kita dapat halal mesti. Tapi kalau kata dia nak buat paste yang bukan daripada 4 jenis tadi tu, dia kena apply halal sendiri lah. Halal tu beza dia yang ingredient lah. Maksudnya dia kena submit semua sertifikat halal tu kepada bahagian halal, proses halal tu. Jadi tapi kalau dia nak tak nama dia, saya nak jual asam pedas, saya nak buat 4 sama asam pedas rendang tu akan nama satu nama saya, boleh? Dia akan gunakan kita punya formula sudah, tapi ada kita kena charge lah. Tapi maknanya di OEM kita buatkan untuk customer yang tak ada kilang, dan kebanyakannya usahawan buat macam tu sebab kilang ni dia punya maintenance yang tinggi. Awak kena ada expertise, kena ada pakar untuk tahu operation kan. Sekarang ni kebanyakan semua OEM. Jadi itulah kalau misalnya tadi tu kita kena OEM, kalau kita nak buat RTE pun kita kena OEM kat tempat orang juga. Kita nak gunakan visa dia tu. Dia sistem teknologi ni terlalu cepat dia punya proses. Baru makan ni kita terpaksa ikut arus orang ni lah yang tu. Tapi lagu tu ke wujud lingkungan ni menyebabkan kita, tapi kita kena cepat tau. Kita kena grab benda tu, fikir dia tak nak macam ni, dah tengok macam ni. Saya belajar, saya cari ilmu. Saya tak kisah pun saya pergi kelas yang mana saya join kelas. Kebanyakan ni yang baru dah start berniaga, yang baru di kedai kecil runcit ataupun buat kecil-kecilan, saya join. Sedangkan saya dah kilang, saya RM9. Dia tak tahu pun cerita saya siapa. Saya masuk, saya lagi duduk, saya tak kenalkan diri. Tapi dalam kita dah mula buat planning, dah buat strategi, kita dah mula saya dah mula buat networking. Saya dah ada kawan bisnes nampak, saya cek kawan saya. Saya cek dulu, apa yang saya tak buat, apa yang saya tak tahu, apa yang sepatut saya buat. Saya tahu mesti kecil-kecil masalah. Saya bina networking, saya mula join orang bisnes, saya ambil pengalaman dia. Saya join macam Hadi kadang-kadang yang kementerian buat bisnes, buat program, saya join. Tak kira kat mana, kat Melaka, dekat Terengganu, saya join. Saya dah mula dah ambil ilmu tu semua. Bukan ilmu production saja, ilmu yang untuk bisnes, untuk catering, untuk saya lebih pekerja punya. Dan dia orang yang ada idea, dia orang yang buat, dia orang yang tahu masalah, dia rasa macam apa, dia hargai dia punya idea, dia punya elakkan bermusuh, jangan bermusuh. Macam mana orang tak suka kita pun sampai tahap kalau dia buka hati, alhamdulillah. Kalau tak buka hati, kita dah bersuara dah. Yang kedua, bersyukur.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. That was beautiful.
You came into my life with no warning, like a flash of light.
Dah beli. Boleh?
Ni lah pisang asam pedas tu. So boleh lah kita masak nanti.
Dah beli, jom kita masak. Jom balik.
2 days later.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Meet again.
Yeah.
So, have you tasted the asam pedas paste?
Yes, I have tasted it.
Is it delicious?
It was delicious and it suited my taste.
Yeah. So you like it, isn't it?
Yes, I like it very much.
Yeah.
So, do you have any recommendation to improvise the product? think the company should variety the pace because you like it so much and it's only available for 4. I think the pace can be like sambal.
Is it?
Yes, right. Sambal tempoyak or sambal ikan bilis. Sambal betul? That would be good too.
Oh, I almost forgot. Have you tasted some fresh fish? Yes, I have tasted. Is it delicious? Yeah, it's really good. Have you have any suggestion for the company? I think in terms of marketing, the company should invest more in their promotion for the products because they have a very good ingredients in terms of quality of the ingredients. So I think they should market more their products to the people. They can use any social medias right now. So they should do that.
That would be good too.
And what about you?
Nero Nero is an Italian restaurant that serves various types of Italian cuisine that are fresh made using the best Italian products. Nero Nero is strategically located in DC Mall, Damansara City, Kuala Lumpur. Guests are greeted by an European-style deli, stylish takeaway counter with an espresso bar. Inside, complemented by black and white interiors and finished with checkered mosaic tiles. They also provide outdoor dining tables. Come on and see more. Assalamualaikum and hi. Right now we are at Nero Nero Italian restaurant. Today we're going to interview Mr. Majid, who is the manager of Nero Nero Italian restaurant. So come and check it out with us.
Okay, so I come from, my name is Manjeet and I come from India. So, well, I've been in this industry from past 12 years now, and I just recently moved to KL, and before this I was with Sheraton Bangalore. I started my career in the year of 2006. 2006 I joined the restaurant. Well, I started my career with the Hyatt Hotel, and then I moved to Movenpick. After that I moved to other Movenpick in India, and later I joined Sheraton. Sheraton was an opportunity for me to move into events or a banqueting spaces where you guys want to know about events. So I was handling my banquet spaces in Sheraton, and which was almost 15,000 square feet, where you can easily have an event of easily have an event of 1,000 people in one shot, or a lunch or a dinner. So well, what's important for an event is like a BAT event. We need to understand how many people are there, whether your place can accommodate this place or not. Like my place can easily accommodate a seating of 60 packs. We also need to understand when we are working for like outer space. We also, like I was doing one of the event for 5,000 people and it was an open space. the first thing is we have to see is the weather forecast. Also need to ensure that we also see our cost factor. So if you are taking an event, of let's say 120 people, we need to also ensure that the event is profitable. So it should not that we are taking 120 people and we have got the lavish meat, lavish alcohol service, but our cost is very low. Our 70% of food come from Italy. Recently we had this China trade where we are not getting our food supply. You know, this is happening. There are a lot of divorce, civil war happening where all the supply from China, which come from America, which goes to America, it gets stopped here. So now we need to also ensure that whether we get our, we import a lot of cheeses, a lot of meat, fish from Italy. We need to ensure that we also see this one. Like I should not promise something which I will not be able to deliver. So you need to be also very, very clued on what's happening and on a surrounding, what's happening in the news. What we do, as I said, I was talking about the profitability. We need to ensure if you're doing an event for 80 people, I need to have my minimum spending, which is 25,000. Because I need to understand, because I'm closing my restaurant. Like a regular day, I easily make 15 to 20,000. So I need to ensure if I'm closing a Nero Nero for one event, I need to also ensure that I'm at least getting what my regular sales here. So that is why I say, okay, you know what, my minimum spending is 25,000 for 80 packs. That includes your food and your soft beverages, or if I can put a bottle of red wines for everybody. So this is what I do. So again, I have to plan. I have to go back and I have to plan.
So we'll move on to the next question. So since you're a manager, so every manager has their own criteria. So what makes you a good manager?
Okay, what makes me a good manager? Now, it's a very nice question. Okay, to be a best manager, you need to have the right team. Okay, the team is the core of your any business, your team. If I have the best, let's say, if I use the best olive oil, like I use this olive oil which come from Italy, but I know this one, but my team knows, but they don't tell the guests. They will not be able to get the experience. So we take a pride. For that, I need to train my team. Okay, first I need to tell them, okay, the guys, let's say this olive oil come from Italy. The balsamic olive oil, which is 3-year aged in Italy, come from Italy. So you should take a pride. They should have the knowledge, and I will provide them the training.
True.
If they know everything, the right service, the right food, the explanation of everything, I don't need to stand here. I just need to stand in the corner. I see the operation.
So since this is a restaurant,
Yeah.
you offer Nero Nero, and at the same time you organize an event for reservation for any parties, right? So you must face any issues and challenges. So
Yep,
what are the biggest issues and challenges you have faced in operating this business?
So your question is basically if you have reservation plus you have an event.
Yeah.
To be honest, we need to tell our eventing, like if I have a small event for let's say 40 people, so I need to ensure my guests, the event people, like this inside area, I will tell the guests very, very specifically, sir, you know what, only the inside seating is yours, rest I need to have my other regular guests for the reservation. So what I'll do, I need to also plan accordingly so that the 40 people only sits here. What I'll do is for them, since I have got multi entrance, so I'll keep them entrance from them. So all the event people will come from there. They enjoy, they eat food and they go back from here. Rest of the people, I can keep the table outside or this side. So, but at the same time, I need to update this guest that I will have the other guests as well, because I'm not blocking the entire restaurant for only for your event. I will ensure that I will have a supervisor here, and for let's say 40 people, I need to have 5 people here. So they only work here. They will not go the other sides. So this is how you plan. So that you will not run, and you will manage your work very easy, and you have other people who are taking care of the other guests. So it manages well. This is how you plan. This is everything how you plan here.
So, when you plan to open this company, what are the objectives or the mission or vision for Nero Nero?
Okay. So our vision when we were opening this restaurant, we were in an aim that we need to deliver the best Italian cuisine in the city. Malaysia have almost 170 Italian restaurants. So we got a chef which was from south part of Italy. Alright, why south part of Italy? Because the south part of Italy was not explored. The food is very, very different from the pizzas, pasta. You have to come to Nero Nero because we get 7 homemade pastas here, which come from traditional South Italy. Okay, why? What else? What else we have got? We have got the good selection of wine, which is not there in most of the place. I don't know if you guys have seen. There's a coffee machine, which is only 2 coffee machine in Malaysia. So this is our main aim is to get the deliver. Serve something very unique, very traditional. We are not into fusion. We are not into foam gastronomy. Very traditional, and this is purely a grandmother's recipe. You will not believe the Consul General of Italy. He likes this place. I know if you guys follow Chef Juan.
Yeah,
You know Chef
Chef
Juan?
Juan.
You ask him if you meet him someday somewhere. If you follow his Instagram, you follow. You see at least whenever he come, he make at least 10 videos of our restaurant, and he says. If you ask him, when you meet him, you ask him one question, which is the best Italian restaurant? And you know what he's gonna say?
Yeah.
Is Nero Nero.
Oh.
Yeah, that's I can give you in return here. So yeah.
So, how do you handle your employees? From the chefs, the counter.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you handle your task daily? What do you do as an owner? Is it?
Okay.
We're supposed to meet an operation manager. Can you explain the rules of operation manager? Do you have operation manager?
Yes, I
Mr.
guess.
J, is it?
J.
So what are his rules daily basis on the in
Okay.
Nero Nero?
Okay.
Can you explain the job scope?
All right. So my job is here. Okay. What makes my job different from Jay's job is Jay is more into operation. So he take care of the operation part. He ensure that he has the first. He also again plan in a week's advance. So he sees what's the events we have, any guests, any VIPs coming over there. So he will plan his roster first of all. Then like nowadays we have got all our colleagues are Muslim. So he need to ensure that right from the small things that they ensure that they go and they break their fast on the time. Because everybody now, I've got 6 people on the floor. All the 6 cannot go in the same time, and I have when the restaurant is full. So he has to plan that minute level. That okay, all right. So you all 6, you will go this time to this time, then you will do this time to this time. So I'll stand here, I'll manage here, all this thing. So it's all about the planning, advanced planning, or at least a week prior, and you break it down into your shift timing, who's day off, who's weekly off, and who's on the annual leave. So this is called rostering of your manpower. It's very important. My team ensure that we don't have any shortage. If somebody is resigning, we have to immediately hire one guy. My job is to train them so that they can at least pace up with our team, so they understand the concept of the restaurant.
In conclusion, operation management is very important in an organization because they play a very big role and they create the highest level of efficiency within the organization.
To the enjoyment, they committed in doing the best to make sure operation move smoothly, and also to make sure the workers are being cared as they work in team. That's all from me. That's all from us. Thank you.